Supergirl Season 6, Episode 1, titled Rebirth. Now, this episode is, of course, the beginning of the brand new season, but is also the final season of Supergirl. And it's weird to talk about this episode, not because it's the beginning of the end, and it's not because we're at I've been talking about this show since season 3 and blah 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 blah. But it's weird because it's kind of like Flash, where in this case you're watching the premiere of the new season, knowing this episode was originally meant to be the final episode of the previous season. And watching it, you just feel like, yeah, I'm watching the final episode of season 5. They're wrapping up the Survivor, the Survivor storyline. You got the stuff with Lex, his plan, and Brain trying to rectify it, and him feeling guilty what he's been doing. But plus, you're going to have the big battle with Lex's plan, and blah 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 blah. And it does take you a bit to try and remember what has happened, what happened in, I don't know, mostly a year ago. And it's, but here's the thing, like, it's good, it's fine. There's nothing bad about this episode whatsoever. As a finale, it's pretty well put together. There's a second epicness towards it. I mean, there is the big speeches, like each character is talking to Kara, saying like, in case one of us don't get us through this, in case you die, in case I die, in case Brainy dies, in case John Jones dies, in case Alex dies, unless whoever dies, I want to say X, Y, and Z. And that's essentially what it is. That's essentially what happened in this episode. That happens a lot, and I wouldn't lie, it was a little bit overdone. I was like, okay, can we just have Lex and Kara battling out, please? Because at this point, this is getting really ridiculous. I don't need to have every character saying their goodbyes, because I know we got 19 episodes left, so we're fine. But also, I understand, we have the stuff doing with Catco and William and that aspect of things. But that story, I was that when I remember. Oh yeah, the story in the Diane and all that kind of stuff. I was at the point of like, I don't care. Like, it's not needed. Like, this feels overstuffed. You could easily cut this stuff out. Like, I couldn't care less about that. Did they mention the anti-life equation last season? They did, right? Why doesn't the anti-life equation kick to me back in season 5? Like, why? Like, the anti-life equation is a big thing. Darkseid, 2 weeks ago was all puffing and puffing about the whole anti-life equation with Justice League. Like, what? Why did I'm like, anti-life equation, meh. Anyway, dumb nerd, dumb. I need to remote my third card, my DC card. But anyway, but yeah, this is fine. It is one of those things where I'm waiting for the next episode when, okay, season 6 has happened, officially it starts, and we're, it's no more wrap up, but a more introduction to how things go, and that's basically what I'm waiting for, and that's next week. So hopefully we get a hopefully we get a great season ahead of us, the big woe. I probably am going to end each episode, each video of just saying this: 1 down, 19 to go.